Caroline, for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. My first question is, what attracted you to begin your acting and your singing career?
Yeah. Well, I've been singing and acting my whole life since I could talk, basically. But I started professionally acting when I was 7 because I told my mom for my 7th birthday, I don't want anything. I don't want toys. I don't want anything. All I want is to become an actress. And she made that happen for me. And I started releasing songs when I was 10. And I don't know, it's just what I've always loved. It's always been my passion. So, yeah.
And you said you started acting when you're age 7, is that correct?
Yes.
And you've been on a couple of projects while you're acting. And what was your most
Mhm.
memorable moment as being an actress so far?
Huh. My most memorable moment. I don't know. Every moment has been memorable.
Hmm.
I recently was on set and it was a really cool experience. It was kind of like spooky, like it was kind of giving like Stranger Things vibes. So, I think that was a very memorable time on set and I had a lot of fun.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Um, let's go into your music industry for a minute. Um, So what made you decide to write this song that's out right now and tell a little bit about it?
Well, I wrote this song in November of 2023, and I was going through a time where I was kind of struggling with my body image, as a lot of people do around my age and all ages, honestly, all genders, everything. Um, but I decided to write a song about it because I was actually going to the studio the day I wrote the song. And I woke up that morning and I just was going through my like Google Documents of all my songs that I've written. And I found 4 words or 4 lines that were like, if I was the mirror, I'd call you a 10 out of 10. You'd want to feel like a 0. And when I saw that, I started writing more on it. And I ended up with a chorus, another verse, a bridge. I ended up with the whole song, and
Mhm.
I took it into the studio that day, and we started working on it. And um, I decided to release it because I think it's really an important message that needs to be shared more in the world.
Yes, I totally agree with you. There's a lot of body shaming, if you want to call it,
Yeah,
in this today's society. So
yeah.
that's a good way to make that song. Very good.
Thank
And I
you.
noticed like last night, and you've been going out and singing in front of the
Hmm.
public.
Yeah.
Is that because your music is more public, or have you been doing that more before you had your music come out?
Well, I mean, I've been performing my whole life. I started doing open mics when I was maybe 6 or 7 years old. And last night's performance, I performed at Kulak's Woodshed. I hope I'm saying it right, in North Hollywood. And it was a really great experience. It was open mic, so there were a lot of other artists there. Um, I I did perform my new song, If I Was the Mirror. And my hope and my goal is to be performing my new song more.
Hmm.
So, yeah, but performing is like my favorite thing to do, so I just want to do it more. I don't get to that often right now, but
Right.
yeah.
That's amazing about your new song. My next question for you, what is your goal with your music that has been released? What's your goal and what's your message to send the rest of the world?
Well, my goal is for it to reach the people that need to hear it and that are struggling with things that I write about.
Hmm.
And my message, I mean, I just want people to love themselves the way they are because we're all beautiful and like
Hmm.
I genuinely have never thought anyone like I always think everyone is so beautiful in their own way. Like and we don't look like each other and that's the way it's supposed to be. So you shouldn't compare yourself to people.
Right.
Like, you're meant to look different. So
That's a
yeah.
really strong message you just said. We're all beautiful
Thank you.
and we all have
Yeah.
things. That is very beautiful message, very strong and powerful message.
Thank you.
To switch the topic a little bit is what made you write songs? Isn't it difficult to write your own song, right? Because
It can be,
you have to
yeah.
think and sing, right?
Mhm.
So is it hard and what made you do it? At such a young age, by the way.
Yeah. Well, it can be hard at times. Like sometimes I have so many ideas that I'm like I don't know what to do with this and it's hard because I can't put them all in a song. And that's when my songs get really wordy. But other times I am like have no ideas and that's also hard too. But I got into songwriting when I was maybe 7
Hmm.
and or 8 maybe, I don't know. And I wrote my first song, it was about it was called Pneumonia because I, got pneumonia from swimming in a cold pool, and, that was kind of my introduction to songwriting. I mean, writing about, like, vulnerable experiences that were hard for me, that's always been kind of what I like to write about, yeah.
Okay. My next question for you is switch the topic. A little bit about you. What do you do for fun? Do you play sports? Do you have any hobbies? What do you do when people see you not acting and singing and not performing?
Yeah, well, I'm going into 8th grade next year, so I'm definitely a student. I go to school. A lot of my hobbies, I live near the beach. I love to paddleboard and go swimming. Um, I also play some tennis and I do gymnastics sometimes. Um, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of hobbies and I have my dog. I play with my
Hmm.
dog and I take him to the beach a lot. Yeah.
Now, the follow-up question, I know a lot of young actors and actresses and performers and singers have a hard time maintaining their life. Like, you go to school. So how do
Yeah.
you maintain everything that's going around you, going to school, homework, and I know it must be so much. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, stress. So how do
Yeah.
you maintain your school life and then you may have to perform on a school night when you get out of school. So
Mhm.
how are you able to maintain that homework and all that stuff?
It definitely gets really hard sometimes. I mean, like today, I was driving home from LA and I was doing my summer reading in the car. So I I always keep up with like my schoolwork and everything. And I try to just stay organized. Like when I come home, okay, like for an hour, I'm going to focus on my homework. Then I'm going to have a lesson. Then I can work on my songs or I can make a cover or something like that. Staying organized and having a routine helps me. And yeah,
That's good. Um, you know, and it's good to be organized with everything being
yeah.
a little chaotic. Now, your
Mhm.
music video, going back to your music, and it's it's amazing on YouTube.
Thank
The
you.
performance of you playing the piano scene song. By the way, congratulations. Um, how long did it take for you to record and play the music, play the piano, and sing the song? How many times did you practice? How many times did you take the video?
You mean for the music video, how long did
Yes.
it take? Okay, the music video, we actually shot the whole thing in one day. And that was a really fun day. It was busy. I think we started working at 9 a.m. and then we ended at like 5. So it was pretty short of a day. Like we were expected to end at 7, but we got early, which doesn't happen a lot in the entertainment industry. Um, and after it was Cinco de Mayo, so me and my mom got some Mexican food after. And then it took about a month to edit.
Hmm.
And yeah, but the piano scenes I think took maybe an hour.
Okay. Wow,
Yeah.
that's not very long.
Yeah, I know we got it done pretty quick.
Now back to your acting. You were in a Disney Plus Food Critic on ABC, is that correct?
Yes.
And because I was looking at it, let's talk more about that. How was it? That
Mhm.
must be fun, right? But to me, when you say
Yeah.
critic, were you? I shouldn't be saying this. Were you judging people's others' food, like tasting?
Yeah, well, that was one of my first roles on acting, and I think I was 8, and it was for ABC and for Disney Plus. And basically there were chefs that would compete, and there were 5 kid judges, and we would eat the food and like judge it. I don't know, we kind of all had our little like I had facial expressions and stuff. And it was a really funny show, and it was really fun filming. That's one of my best memories. Um, Unfortunately, though, it was a pilot and it didn't get picked up, but
Oh,
yeah,
bummer. I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay, but it would have been a great show if it did get picked up.
Yeah, it would have been. So,
Yeah.
what was your favorite food you tasted, if you remember?
I don't remember my favorite food, but I do remember one thing. I remember Brussels sprouts and all the 5 kids, we were like arguing about if Brussels sprouts are good or not, and I did not like them at the time, but now I do like them, so.
That's good. I'm not a big fan of Brussels sprouts. Even now,
Yeah.
I don't like the taste. I don't
Yeah.
know why. It doesn't taste right to me. Even though,
Really?
yeah, to
I
me.
yeah. I don't like celery.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
like a veggie I don't like.
Um, you were also in Maybe Someday in 2023.
Mhm.
I mean 2022, correct me, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's about a Jay that moves this character, Jay, moves across country to start a new life over. You
Mhm.
played Ava, and what can you tell us about that role and that scene?
Yeah, well, that was a really fun shoot for Maybe Someday. My role, I was the daughter of one of the main characters, and um I was kind of naive. I was kind of skeptical about Jay, and I yeah. I don't know, my character was, kind of shy at first, but she warmed up to Jay, and, it was really fun. One of my favorite memories from shooting that was, when we were down by, like, this, like, little stream, and we were throwing rocks into it. That was really fun.
Oh, wow. Did you try Skid Rock?
Yeah, I tried. I think one time it did work, but it yeah.
It's really hard. You have to angle your
I
hand and
know.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
it's really
difficult for
hard.
sure. Yeah.
You also did you played young Miranda, if I'm saying it right, in 2021.
Miranda.
Yes. Am I saying that you were, is that last piece of cake? Is that correct? Am I saying it correctly?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're saying
So
it.
I know
Yeah.
I'm bringing a little bit in the past.
Mhm.
What can you tell us about that one?
That was a really fun day on set too. For that one, we I was like looking at the cake and pointing to the one I wanted because it was my character's birthday, and it was actually pretty fast shoot. I think we got it done in like an hour or two, and it was fun. I had a really good time.
That's good. Um,
Yeah.
what is your favorite genre that you like to act in? Horror, comedy,
Ooh.
action?
Um, that's a good question. I I like all of them, honestly. I do like drama. I do like crying on command, and like I don't know, I'm kind of an emotional person, so I like being emotional, but I also like comedy, and people always tell me I'm good at comedy, but comedy is pretty hard to me, so but I still
That's
love it.
true. You have to keep it
Yeah.
up, maintain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, just do you have any favorite TV shows?
Yeah, favorite TV shows. There's one show called Alexa and Katie. I've watched that so many times. I'm a big fan of Disney shows. I watched like Liv and Maddie, um, Jessie, that's also one of my favorites, and Nickelodeon, like Victorious.
Hmm.
Um, right now I'm watching How I Met Your Mother, and it's really funny. Like I don't know, I'm just watching it whenever I'm bored, and I really like
Hmm.
it. I'm learning a lot, like just from watching it about comedy. Um, yeah, I gotta say those ones.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Any upcoming project for acting?
For acting, not at the moment, but
Okay.
I'm obviously going on auditions and
Mm-hmm.
everything,
Mm-hmm.
and getting callbacks and all that stuff. So yeah.
Since you brought up, you have to keep us updated on your upcoming projects. But
Okay, I will.
my follow-up question, and I ask a lot of my actors this question, so I'm not targeting you, but a lot of folks, a lot of actors and actresses out there are having difficulty understanding auditions, especially as yourself as a young actress. There's a lot of young actresses and older actresses and actors that they're so excited to get into the entertainment industry. They think it's so
Mm-hmm.
easy. They think they can get in the role and act and then, that's
Yeah.
it, right? But they realize that when they audition 20, 30, 40, 50 times, they think about why am I not getting the role? Why is it so difficult? As a young Caroline, what is your advice to tell rest of the world who are the same age as you, younger than you, or older than you? What's your advice for anybody who is getting into the acting industry?
Well, my advice to anyone that wants to get into the acting industry or entertainment industry, just don't give up. I mean, for everyone, it takes years and it takes like hundreds of auditions to even get one role, and even it's not even a big role sometimes. But um I would say while you're going on auditions, make sure to keep up your skills, make sure to be in classes for acting, and just don't give up. And if people are giving you a hard time about it, don't listen to them, because especially people that don't understand what you do, like I've had kids at school that are into sports and I'm into acting, two totally different things. But I try not to listen to what they have to say, because it's negative a lot of the time, and I don't want that to just affect me and stop me from what I'm doing. So that's my advice to anyone who wants to be in acting: never give up and never listen to people that have something negative to say.
That is 100% true. That's a very powerful message. Thank you for sharing that. I
Yeah,
totally
thank you.
agree. Ignore the negative comments.
Yeah,
100%.
because they do nothing good for you. So
Right. That is true.
yeah.
They don't. Um, but you do have to keep us updated on your upcoming projects for acting.
Okay, I will.
Your music now. Back to your music.
Yeah.
Um, do you have any other surprising upcoming music video that you're thinking of? You can say, maybe give us a little hint.
Well, I don't want to give too much away. I think that's already kind of a clue in itself. But I I do have some fun surprises coming soon. And yeah, I mean, music videos, I want to make some more music videos, definitely. I'm writing every day, so I mean, I guess I'll start sharing some original
Hmm.
songs like on um my TikTok and Instagram and stuff. But yeah, I do have some projects coming up. So make sure to follow me, and you can keep up with what I'm doing.
Yes, please do. Everybody needs to. My next follow-up question is maybe hard, but if you had, well, you may not choose, but if you had to choose one, would you choose singing
I know.
or do you choose acting more?
I always get asked this question, and it's so hard, but I would choose both of them. I love them so much, and I love them both for different reasons.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. So I can't choose.
I hear you. I hear you. My
Yeah.
next question for you is, who is your dream singer that you want to be on stage with and sing a song with?
Um, I would have to say Olivia Rodrigo. I look up to her a lot. I've been to her concerts before. They're so much fun. She's just so talented, and her song "Driver's License" was the first song I ever recorded. Um, so I look up to her a lot, and I would love to like open for her one day. That would be so cool. Or
Oh,
Sabrina Carpenter. I'm a big fan of her too. And Chappell Roan.
I thought you were gonna say Taylor Swift, but I was wrong.
Really? I do love Taylor too. I would I would love to open for her, don't get me wrong, but that's like really big.
So who? Okay. What is your favorite music from both of them?
From Olivia and Taylor.
Yes.
Um, Taylor Swift, I love her album Folklore. That has to be my favorite album of hers. And I do also like Midnights and I mean I like all her albums, but I do like her like kind of chill songs.
Hmm.
And Olivia Rodrigo, um she has 2 albums, and I love both of them so much, but, I do love Sour probably a little more, and that's her first album.
Hmm.
I know, like, all the words to every song on there, so, yeah, I would say maybe my favorite song on it at the moment is maybe hmm, maybe Deja Vu right now. That's my
Okay,
favorite
David
song
Drew. I
off
like that
Sour.
song too.
Yeah.
I agree with you,
Yeah.
100%. Um, my next question is, do you have any funny or interesting scenes or story from making your music video?
I have so many, but I can't think right now. Oh, I have one. Um, so in my most recent music video, one of the stars in it was Chase. And she was like the girl, she was putting on her
Mhm.
makeup and stuff in the mirror. Yeah. Well, when we were filming the scenes together, in between takes, we would like make secret handshakes and stuff and we were dancing. Oh my gosh, the music was like dance music. We were just like dancing around going like
Mhm. Mhm.
that. Yeah, it was so much fun. Yeah.
That's amazing. Um, you know, as yourself, a young actress and a singer,
Mhm.
um, did you ever thought your music would get this popular?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's that popular. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Um I I don't know. When I was really little, I didn't think I would I probably didn't think I would be doing this right now. I mean, I've always wanted to. But I don't know. I guess, yeah, I never really thought I would be
Hmm.
recording songs and stuff and releasing
Right.
songs. So it's really good that I am. Like it's always been what I've wanted to do,
Mhm.
but I it's always when I was little it was probably just a dream, but now it's
Right.
reality.
It is. Well,
Yeah.
the reason I said popular is, because you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And the music, like you said, it does mean a lot. And you're getting a
Yeah.
lot of views on YouTube. And it's a
Yeah.
powerful music. If you actually sit and actually listen to the words, like you're
Thank
talking
you.
about,
Yeah.
it impacts the world. So,
Yeah, I
uh,
mean, yeah, I was shocked like at the amount of views I got on my music video. I really appreciate the support so much and like
mhm,
all the comments and everything are so sweet. Like it really means so much to me. Like I feel like I wouldn't be so confident about it. Yeah.
right. Well, Caroline, it does talk about that you're impacting people. That's how
Thank
I
you.
view it, right? You're
Yeah.
impacting people. As a young artist, as a young singer and actress, you're impacting the world. You're showing other people who may be younger than you or older than you that you know, showing that the music can heal you. And
Yeah.
the what everybody says about music, if we don't have music, then we can't heal. But we have
I know.
music, we have heal because
Yeah.
I understand, and I'm so sorry what you went through, but
Oh, it's okay.
you're telling your story to the world, but your story is also telling someone else's story through that
Yeah.
music, and
That's
that's
a really
why,
good way of putting it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I know your music is getting so many views and so many
Thank
hits.
you.
So don't give
Thank you
up,
so
keep
much.
going. Yeah, keep
Thank
going.
you. That's the goal. I just want my music to help people and
Hmm.
yeah. Thank you
Music,
so much.
you're very welcome because music is it's a way to heal people,
I
like
agree. I
Adele
agree.
Taylor Swift and so
Yeah.
on, that music is to heal people, makes them
Yeah.
cry or happy or, sad.
Mhm.
And that's what music is for. And that's what your music is
Yeah.
doing. I believe that. So keep it
Thank you
up.
so much.
You're very welcome. Now, a little bit about you. What do you do for fun when you're not singing, you're not performing, you're not
Mm.
acting? I know you
For
said, yeah.
fun, I mean, I guess this kind of relates to music, but I play my guitar, I play my keyboard, my piano out there. Um I love playing my instruments and practicing. I also love to read. Um I love like going to the beach, like I said earlier. And yeah,
Amazing.
writing songs and everything.
Well,
Yeah.
of course. I mean, that's the only thing you like to do and you love to do. I don't think,
Yeah. It's
right?
like my favorite thing. Yeah.
hmm Um, well, my last question was not really a question for like request, but would you like to sing your song?
I would love to.
Yes, please do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have my keyboard here and everything. I'm ready. Sorry, one moment.
You're okay.
If I was the mirror, I'd call you a 10 out of 10, even when you feel like a 0. If I was the mirror, you'd love yourself without all the concealer. Every time you starve yourself, it isn't worth it. Don't waste your wishes to be someone else, you're perfect. Whenever you need someone to tell you how beautiful you are, I'd be right here if I was the mirror. If I was the mirror, you love your clothes and the way you look inside them. If I was the mirror, you wouldn't spend hours on wondering and wondering and wondering, am I pretty? Every time you starve yourself, it isn't worth it. Don't waste your wishes to be someone else, you're perfect. Whenever you need someone to tell you how beautiful you are, I'd be right here. Skinny, pretty words that seem to haunt me. Change your body, all the filters taught me. You are nothing, 3 words I won't let you believe. If I was the mirror, maybe you'd see yourself the way that I see you, because I see you. Whenever you need someone to tell you how beautiful you are, I'd be right here. Every time you hate yourself, what are you doing? Don't waste your wishes when you feel any less than amazing. You know, if you need someone to build you up, just open your eyes. I'd always be right here if I was the mirror. if I was the mirror.
Very beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, very. Thank you for singing that. And I'm looking forward to your upcoming music and your
Yeah,
upcoming projects. And I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. And
thank
I
you.
can't wait to have you back on my show.
Yeah, I would love to. And thank you so much for having me. This was such a fun experience.
Yes, you're very welcome. And thank you for following me on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, thank you for following me.
Yes, you're very welcome. And we'll definitely stay in touch. And I look forward to
Okay,
having you back.
thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to be back.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you
You
so
have a good one,
much.
Miss Caroline.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.